Good day everyone, thank you for joining me. This video is sponsored by Evolution Diet Pet Food. So Evolution Diet Pet Food, vegan pet food for your companion animals. Visit petfoodshop.com. That's petfoodshop.com. I really highly recommend getting Evolution Diet Pet Food. I've used them before for many of my friends' companion animals. Evolution Diet Pet Food. Okay, so this video is the third one in its series, and today we're going to be checking out Proton Mail. Now, why do you need Proton Mail? Okay, now I'm going to go to Proton Mail and I'm going to show you. This is actually Proton Mail in action. Okay, this is Proton Mail in action right here. Now, I'm going to tell you why you need Proton Mail. Now, Proton Mail has also other services that they provide, not just email service, but they have so many other things. They have VPN, Proton VPN. They have Proton Drive. So they have other things coming out as well, but they started with Proton Mail. Now, I recommend Proton Mail. Now, I don't recommend Proton VPN. I never used it, but I've read reviews about them. Now, they're much better than they used to be, for sure, from what I've read, but they're not as good as NordVPN. So if you want NordVPN, or everyone needs to watch the video. I'm going to post it down below, but it's basically telling you why you need a VPN service, absolutely why everyone needs one, and NordVPN is the option. Now, it's a little lengthy video, it's about 40 minutes in length, but it's very crucial that you watch it. So I'm going to be linking it down below. So let's go into Proton Mail. How does it work? Now, the CEO, I believe, had a video about this a while back when they first came out. I think it was from I can't remember how long ago it was, but many years ago. And it's somewhere on YouTube. You have to search for it. I can't remember where it is. But they talk all about secure encrypted email providers. Now, this is the only one that I know that is secured and is encrypted, and they're not allowed at all because of the Switzerland privacy policies. They're not allowed to, or policies, they're not allowed to divulge any of your information to government or police. Okay? So, what is secure email? What is encrypted email? And why is Proton Mail so important? Okay. So, end-to-end encryption. End-to-end encryption, which means if somebody else has Proton Mail and you send them a mail from Proton Mail, your email is going to be encrypted. So no one else but that other person can see your email that you send them. No one else can see it. See, no personal information is required to create your secure email account. By default, we do not keep any IP logs which can be linked to your anonymous email account. So it's end-to-end encryption. Okay? Now, you can still send an email to someone that has a Gmail account or has a Yahoo account, but it won't be encrypted. The only way it's going to be encrypted if you use a special key. So there's somewhere, I can't remember where I've seen it, but there's somewhere telling you how to do that. Now, I don't personally do that because I don't really send really in secure emails. I mean, Proton Mail is good, but they can only go so far because unfortunately other people are not using encrypted email services. Gmail is not an encrypted email service. Now, what does that mean? It means that no one but the reader can read your email. When encrypted means no one can read it. It's like gibberish information. It's like so complicated, the information, that nobody can even hack in. If you have a really good encrypted service, nobody can hack, nobody can read it at all. And so they have a really good encrypted service here. It's open source, it's free to use, it's very simple to use. This is how it looks. Basically, it's very, very simple. Now, there's a lot of good reviews. It's based in Switzerland, so it's a very good policy, very good. It's not that great of, I should say, support. Support is not that great. Okay, just let you know, support is not that great, but really, you don't need that much support. You don't really need support at all. What else is there? Let's see. So about, let's go to about. So this is all about them. You can explore the security features. This is, I think it was Andy Yen. Andy Yen was the one that had that YouTube video. So if you search for it, you'll be able to find that video talking all about VPN services, including not VPN, encrypted mail services, including Proton Mail. So about, you can go here, you can see all the features, end-to-end encryption, they tell you all about that. So many things, so many options. You can learn more. Hardware level security, anonymous, self-destructing messages, SSL secured connection. So a lot of information here. So securely communicate with other email providers. So see, we support sending encrypted communication to non-Proton Mail users via symmetric encryption. When you send an encryption message to non-Proton Mail users, they receive a link which loads the encrypted message into their browser, which they can decrypt using a passphrase that you have shared with them. You can also send unencrypted messages to Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook, just like a regular email. So you can do that. I'm not sure how to do that, but I'm pretty sure there is ways to do that. So it's very simple, very easy to use, except for this I haven't tried yet. This feature here. And it's overall a great thing. Now, I don't have an affiliate program with Proton Mail, but I'm recommending you to get Proton Mail. Now, I have the paid version, so let me just go to the main website. I have the paid version of Proton Mail, but by all means, you don't need to get a paid version. Let's sign up, and I'll show you. So, they have different options. They have 4 different options here. Now let's just change it to US, since most people are in the US. So, the free version, you can send 150 messages per day, and it has a 500 megabyte storage and limited support. So I guess that's why it doesn't have really good support. Now when I had the Plus account, I really didn't need support. It was only at the time when I had the free account that I needed a support, and that's probably why they don't have good support. It's free service, and 500 megabytes will be good for most people. So you're gonna have to delete a lot of messages that you don't need, or a lot of messages that you sent in the past that you don't need. And 150 messages per day should be adequate for most people. Okay, so you can select that free plan, and I don't think they show any ads if I'm mistaken, but I can't remember because I don't have the free account anymore. So with the Plus account, you have 5 gigabyte storage. You have ability to send up to 1,000 messages per day. Should be unlimited because you're paying money. But anyways, 1,000 messages per day, which is a lot. I mean, who sends 1,000 messages per day? You can use your own email, like john@smith.com. You can have up to 5 email addresses, and there's a lot of other options. Okay, features that they have. So this is 5 gigabyte storage, and there's also other ones like 20 gigabytes. Um, so many other options. Professional, you can have a professional option. So they're different packages. Now I think, the Plus package, but at the time they gave us more storage. I think I have a total of 15 gigabytes. So at the time they gave us extra gigabytes for, I can't remember the reason, but they gave us the, I have 15 gigabytes anyways, and I'm really happy with that. I use probably like less than 500 megabytes, if that. So I really highly recommend Proton Mail because it really is a secure email. So nobody can read it. If you secure it, nobody can read your emails except the recipient. Okay? So that's really about it. Get Proton Mail. It's protonmail.com. I really highly recommend it. It's very easy to use. It's very simple. You click your free plan, you try it out. Um, just remember, do not forget your password. Because if you forget your password, they're not able to retrieve it. Absolutely not be able to retrieve it. Look, it says right here, if you lose your password, you will not be able to read your emails. So do not lose your password. Now, I think you can change your, I'm not sure if you can change your password, but maybe you would have to contact them to change it. So that's the only thing that is like a downside. You can use protonmail.com or protonmail.ch, and I think they even have pm.com, like protonmail.com, I think, or protonmail. Can't remember, but it's pm dot something. So they have a shorter URL as well, but you set that up afterwards. Okay. So that's really about it. It's a really good service. I'm really happy with the online version, with the browser version, but the phone app, the one for Android, I'm not sure about the Mac, but the one for Android sometimes had errors with it. Now, it doesn't seem that there's errors recently in the past, so many months, but in the past, the Proton Mail app, Android app, had some errors, had some bugs in it. And so I did tell them about it, but it was kind of too complicated to report, like to report the whatever I was experiencing. And I would only experience it sometimes. It would crash a lot, the application. But now it seems to be more stable, the app. So anyways, yeah, it's very simple. All you need is your username. You can choose whatever username. And because it's not as popular as Gmail or Yahoo or any other service provider, basically you can choose almost any name because these names are not going to be chosen. I can choose Michael Landfield and nobody will have it. I can choose Go Vegan and maybe somebody might not have it. Okay? So yeah, that's really about it for Proton Mail. Get the Proton Mail. It's like the best thing ever next to a VPN service. It's like crucial that you get this, okay? Now, the only thing that I really had trouble with for a long time is how to connect my info at We Are Interconnected email to Proton Mail. And eventually it worked because when I went to settings, for example, I went to cpm.me. That's the email that you can have. So I had domains. I go to domains here and I have my domain name, weareinterconnected.com. Okay, weareinterconnected.com. There is still an issue. I don't know what this is actually. I thought I fixed everything, but there is some kind of issue that I have to fix with this DKIM, whatever that is. I have to find out what that is. But in any case, yeah, I have the addresses here. I have one address that I use and 3 emails, 15 gigabytes. I have not even 500 megabytes used yet. So I have 5 addresses that I can use. So far I have one, and that's all I use. Basically, I have one email. So that's really about it, everybody. It's very, very good service. I really enjoy it. Please get Proton Mail, and if you really want to support them, get Proton Mail Plus. I did that because I really wanted to support them. but I also wanted the domain. So I added my domain email, which was not possible through the free service, and that's why I paid for this. Now I want to thank a friend of mine. I'm not going to mention his name, but I thank this friend that told me about this many years ago, 2017 or 18. And I've been using Proton Mail for about 2 years now, 2 or 3 years now. And I just really, really love Proton Mail. What can I say? So, yeah, here. Doesn't say. Maybe I'm not looking properly. But anyways, that's really about it, everybody. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone.